Okay. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to All Things Ash. Today is Friday the 13th, and I wanted to give y'all a reading because it's been a minute. Your girl been busy, okay? Making magic out here, Queen of Wands style. You see what it is. Really just manifesting and getting things in order in my life and taking care of business. So I am here though because Spirit won't ever let me get too far without coming back to y'all with a message. Before we even get into the tarot, I want to give y'all just a reflection from my day that I'm being called to share. So, in my new position, I'm working in corporate now, and it's interesting in property management. And it's really interesting because I did not, a year ago, I would not have expected myself to be here. This is so far left from what I do naturally, from all my other fields of work and the offerings that I give and my career investments. So I find myself in a really great space now after a lot of trial and error, after a lot of, and I'm fairly new to this too, a lot of struggles dealing with car issues, really just life kept coming. It kept coming and coming and coming, and it kept feeling like I was getting hit with bricks in the chest. Every time I would get up, it just felt like I would get knocked back down, and like it was rough for a minute. I'm gonna be real. But with everything going on in the world, all the crazy stuff and the ways that life tests us, whether it's family, career, responsibilities, just adulting, right? Life always brings us back to our inner child. And I'm really grateful that I'm now in a space where I can cultivate that. And I did not see myself being able to do that. Now, I'm only getting started in what I'm doing now. I don't know how far it'll go, but I'm grateful to be able to cultivate a safe space for your inner child, because that is essentially what we did today. How did we do that? We had a party. I guess, yeah, it was a party. It was more so just an event to pay homage to certain folks, and we did candy apples. So it's fall. Not necessarily completely Halloween, but it is October, and so, it's a spooky vibe more so than anything else. There's nothing, specific to Halloween, but we did have balloon cauldrons. We did the balloon arches, and your girl was in there with them, next balloon. Like, we was getting it done, and it was so fun. And when I tell you, we weren't sure how many folks were gonna come. Only one child came through with his mom. He was the first person to come through, actually, and it was so dope. And we're thinking more kids were gonna come. Nope, everybody else was an adult, full-blown adult of all walks of life. And it was so cool to see people excited and just kind of looking like, is this for real? Is this legit? Like, y'all really doing this? Like, are these finna be good? And then, like, they're expecting it to just be given to them, but we actually had them in there decorating their own apples. So, they got to get creative a little bit, and the process of trial and error, and their inner kids came out, and it was so dope to see, and I absolutely loved it. And this is only my second day at this position, in this specific location anyway. There have been a lot of shifts back and forth. So this is completely separate from everything that I do holistically. I'm a massage therapist. Well, most of y'all don't know, I'm also a massage therapist. I am a doula. I am a breastfeeding peer counselor. I am CPR certified. I am also licensed to ordain a wedding. I do a lot of things, okay? I model. I'm writing a book right now. Like, I do a lot of things. And so I also make bomb ass shea and cocoa butters, and I'm getting all that together. And I also have a clothing line that I had to set to the side for a minute, but it's coming. Okay, y'all give me some time. Like, I'm really taking this time to let y'all know the extent of what it is that I do so that you can understand the magnitude of this day. Because among all of that and all of the different ways that each one of those potential career paths can shift and affect your world and your life, I wasn't expecting to be here. And a lot of y'all are not expecting to be where y'all are at, and that is okay. All right, look at where you were a year ago. Look at where you were 2 years ago, 5 years ago. There's a lot going on in this world. It's crazy out there, and it ain't gonna stop being crazy, and it never was not crazy. Like, y'all really need to give yourself space to breathe with everything that's going on in this whole fear tactic, that fear mongering that's going on right now. Yes, there's a lot to be afraid of, and yes, there's a lot of crazy shit out there. It's a messed up world. But there have always been crazy things going on in this world. Before we came and all the generations before, it was always something. It's never going to stop. So what are we going to do with it while we're here? You know, so like, you have to be able to find this balance. Are we in Libra? We're in Libra season. We're in Libra season. We're in Libra season, y'all. Yes, we are in Libra season. Okay, balance. All right. So there's this balance of recognizing the purpose, whatever your purpose is. Okay, the purpose of you, even if you don't know your full purpose in this world, right? Even just your purpose and your investments in life. Spirit, where are we going with this? Because I'm just talking off the dome like they're coming through me. I don't know where we're going with this. The point is, they're telling me anyway. The point is apparently balance. So balance, duality, honoring the wisdom that you've accrued over the time that you've endured all of these things up until now, because it was never just we each have our own rhythms in life, right? But change has always been constant. And so as we've navigated that change, we've gained wisdom. Don't deny that within yourself. Don't deny yourself grace, and not only grace, but celebration for how far you've come, for the things that you've manifested for yourself. And also don't forget that with embracing wisdom comes embracing your inner child. Because how did you get that wisdom, right? Your inner child has always been there, whether you neglected it or not. But your inner child is the true magician, which is why when you honor your inner child, you're able to cultivate more, period, whether it's joy or anything else. So Spirit wants me to tell y'all to honor your inner child, but also embrace the wisdom of how far you've come in life and all the lessons that have come with it. Embrace your well of wealth, of inner wealth, okay? What else, Spirit? Adjust your crown. Adjust your crown. Recognize that you are not shaky. We all have our shit. Everyone has their trauma, their things, their triggers, whatever, mental health issues. Yes, all of that. But you are not shaky. The world is shaky. The way that things affect us can be shaky. The triggers out there, all of that is shaky. You are not shaky. You are not unsteady. You are where you need to be despite the rhythm of your journey, despite the flow. You know what? Another thing Spirit wants me to reference is, so there's something that like Spirit brought to me one day that I've noticed came up a few different times, and it's coming up again. It's the reference of in regards to balance, because I guess y'all need to still hear this apparently, but I didn't think this was going to come up. But in regards to balance, I used to be on public transportation a lot. When the bus or the subway or whatever you're on is full, the train, whatever, when it's full and you get on in the standing room only, you got to hold on to something, right? You got to hold on to that rail, whatever that strap might be, if there's something there, whatever you can get your hands on, so that you don't fall, because you know that vehicle is going fast, and when it stops, it jolts, and you got to be able to swoop back and forth, right? So I guess I'm gonna really do this, y'all, but you gotta, if I'm standing on a some sort of public transportation, I'm holding on, but I'm lunging. So to give y'all a visual, right? I'm lunging back and forth. My knees, my legs are fluid. So that when that vehicle jolts, I can catch myself. If it goes forward, I'm good, right? Stay fluid. You're not shaky because you're moving. You're just being fluid. And it don't feel like it, because when them lessons hit, ooh, that shit hit so hard, just like them jolts. But the point is, you're a lot more fluid than you realize. You are not shaky. You're just adjusting to the pace of life. Oh, Spirit, what the fuck? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm supposed to be over here doing tarot for y'all. And 1111, ooh. I'm supposed to be over here doing tarot for y'all. But apparently this message had to come through. So I'll do the tarot video next. And I'll post it. But in the meantime, I'm going to just cut this right here, because I don't want to intercept the vibe right now with my thoughts on what I just realized came out of my mouth, because again, it just kind of comes through me, and I'm just kind of like, Spirit uses me, to be real. I am the vessel, and I am a magician in my own ways, especially when I honor my inner child, because she's fucking magical and I love her. But in this moment, I'm simply the messenger. I hope this has been received for y'all. I really, really do. Like, I was not expecting to get up and give y'all a full-on demonstration or nothing like that. So, y'all welcome. Complete vulnerability, okay? Because there's a lot of folks that wouldn't even show you from their waist down. But, yeah, man. Thank y'all for being here. I hope you've received this well. I wish y'all a wonderful, wonderful moment in time wherever you are when you watch this, and y'all be safe out there. Cultivate intentionally, okay? Intentionally cultivate a safe space for your inner magician to come out. And when I say your inner magician, I mean directly your inner child. Intentionally. Okay? And balance. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Tarot videos coming next. Give me some time to post and whatnot, but I got y'all. Have a great night. Well, for me it's night, but have a great time wherever you are. Ashhh.